It is time.
And we got another fan pick coming up, right, Mike?
Yes, we do. We're going to be listening to a fan pick from Adam Deitch, the drummer for
Oh,
Lettuce.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, so definitely we're going to be listening to the artist Cold Blood. Have you ever listened to Cold Blood before?
Oh yeah, there's a track on here I play a bunch. "Kissing My Baby," their version of it, or "Just Kiss My Love," the Bill Withers tune. They do a cover of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I've listened to that a million times. The drummer, Gaylord Birch, San Francisco band.
Nice.
They were big in the Fillmore scene back in the early 70s.
Yeah.
Gaylord Birch used to also play with the Pointer Sisters.
Oh, wow.
But man, what a great drummer! Like pocket and just feel, and just like his sense of time is just impeccable, because it wasn't perfect. He would push the groove, but he would push the groove just right to get things like the energy of the song. It's just incredible the way he would, especially for studio recordings, he would like nail this tempo push that just felt so right and just drove the energy of a studio track.
Yeah, and also this album caused controversy because of its violent cover art. The cover was cited in 1978 in a congressional committee on domestic violence.
Oh,
Times have changed.
So
and I was about.
I
to
just heard
say
an interview
so.
with Rod Templeton, who came up with Thriller for Michael Jackson. I'm like, did he see this album cover and was just like, all right, I'm stealing this?
Yeah, well, it seems to be getting the people going, so let me run with that train. And then also the lead singer, Lydia Pence, has been compared to Janis Joplin, and it was Janis Joplin who recommended the audition for Bill Graham, which is what led them to play in the Fillmore West in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Check out the clavinet player is nasty.
All right. We definitely will. So we're here with Dave Watts from the Motet, listening to Cold Blood from the 1973 album Thriller. We're listening to Baby, I Love You right here on Galaxy Jams Reacts.
Let's do it. Meters kind of guitar line.
Yeah. Super thin, funky. These guys never got the accolades they deserve. Clavinet's nasty.
I like how they're taking their time.
Yeah.
That's when you know you got something special. Let it build naturally.
Yeah. No click track.
Man, what a deep groove there.
Just like no melodies, just groove.
I can't believe what you say.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna walk out on me. I gave you so much heartache and put you through misery. Oh, yes, I did. Baby, oh, I made some bad mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, he's picking it up.
Yeah.
Right? Tempo push is a musical device. People need to like embrace it more.
Tight. Super tight.
Now they bring the horns in.
My love is yours alone. And I'll make sure that you know. I'll make sure that you know. Oh, you be my loving baby. Your every wish will be my command. Baby, I love you, Lord.
That class clear.
I said I love you.
She's a great
Great.
vocalist.
Yeah.
So powerful.
She's still doing it.
Man, what a party.
Yeah.
And the drummer's being so rock steady right now. I love it.
Hard pan guitar to the right. Hard pan keyboards to the left. Left, right.
Man, it's some really funky stuff. I love how it's like 70s funk mixed with a little bit of Motown in there, some of their hits
Yeah.
and stops, and those vocals are just amazing. I've never
Yeah.
heard of these guys.
Oh man.
Never. I've
Got
listened
it.
to
Yeah,
tons of stuff.
the rest of the
like
record is killing. Kiss and My Love on this record is incredible.
that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
But they were hot for like 4 years or something, and then they fell off. But they still do it. They put out a live record a few years ago.
Very cool.
Yeah, Ford's No there in the chat says that this is such a Headhunters vibe here. Very nice.
Nice.
And Jack Sarah in the chat says that Cold Blood is a fine band, underrated for sure.
Hell yeah.
We definitely agree. You know, this is, I feel like you could throw this on like for anything, right? Like whether you want like background music while you're cooking or you're having a huge party and you want like, you know, people to be gelling to it, or if it's on stage and they're raging your face off. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
all the different levels of like musical enjoyment, this hits all those notes.
Yeah.
What about
I like
you,
the
Adam?
way it's.
Oh, go on.
I like the way it's hard pan guitar on one side, keys on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
drums and bass down the middle. It's like a music lesson. You can hear everything so distinctly. You know.
One thing I like to do when I notice that it's band like that is actually change the balance and just listen to one side.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Because it's really
Yeah.
crazy how what else you could hear. You can hear their like feet moving around. You
Yeah.
can hear little weird stuff like that.
Old
Even though, like,
old meters tracks are great for that.
Meters, Beatles tracks are great for
Yeah.
that. A lot of old Beatles tracks are great for that. It's
Yeah.
always like a fun little lesson to do. What do you think about this song,
Yeah.
Adam?
Man, my brain is firing in all cylinders here. Dave, you're right. Like the mix is packed. Like it's jam packed. Like I feel like every bit of Sonic Space is beautifully allocated. But and like that speeding up and slowing down element of the song is really like doing something to me. Like I don't quite know how I feel about the song. It's like the first time I had Dippin' Dots. It's like what is this? Because like, you know, it at some parts of the song it feels like it's back more slow to the beat, and so it feels chill. Like, you know, I'm sitting by a public pool. I got my little short shorts on.
Private pool.
I'm feeling sexy. Like, you know, I maybe I was napping. The sun is shining on my face, and then like it kind of picks back up, and like the layers and layers of vocals, big soulful vocals, and like there's a little bit of tension, and like it's kind of back and forth between this very chill vibe and this very like driving, energizing vibe that does have a little bit of attention to it, and it's a very engaging song because of that. Like I just feel like you have to just be involved with what's going on right in front of you. So like for me, I don't know. I if I were put this on a party, I would have to sit here and just pay attention to what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's engaging.
Very engaging.
You know, and that musical like device of pushing the tempo and pulling back, people don't do that enough anymore because
Yeah.
we're all stuck to playing to the grid when we're in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's everything. It makes everything so much easier to edit. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's also a con because it can make things like almost sterile. You know, like one of the
Oh, yeah.
charms of older music is like them slowing up, speeding down, even making mistakes.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes like a mistake can be the most enduring part of a track.
Yep.
Absolutely.
100%. It makes it, you know, brings out the humanity.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Which I think is like making a renaissance, right? I think that people are going back to like old ways of recording and using like
Yeah.
you know, outdated like equipment to try and get like different artifacts, you know, that would
Yeah.
come in like, you know, like tape hiss and like vinyl record popping, and people like artificially put that in there in music now.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Really tight.
Gaylord.
Nice.
Give me a chance
Those drums sound so good.
to make it all up to you. What you need to make you happy.
Yeah, snare is like right up front center.
I'm gonna do.
Early 70s technology.
Oh, if you should go away, I couldn't live without you for a single day. Baby, baby, oh, baby, 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 I love you. Yeah,
She has a slight little bit of like a Joplin influence.
You gotta give. You got to give me a chance. Oh, baby.
It's so much fun.
Oh, yeah, it's like you can't help but have fun when you listen to this kind of music.
Yeah, it's a good old-fashioned party song. Nice, I like how they're keeping it going.
The little babies with the horn. They're playing right with the horn. Baby.
There are all those little punchy moments,
Yeah.
punchy little accents.
Seeing this live, they'd be like blowing your face off.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love how the band was so
Imagine.
strong, but she was just like on top of it. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
to have such a strong band and then to have the vocalist be like, no, spotlight
Yeah.
firmly on me, right?
You imagine a show seeing them at the Fillmore in 1972 or whatever.
Wow.
So good.
Just mind blowing.
Yeah, that would have been a treat. I wonder, is there any live footage of these guys?
I'm sure.
I wonder if
There
there's
must
like some
be.
sort
They're
of-
still
must
playing
be.
now. Didn't you say that, Dave?
Yeah. I
Really?
mean, I think it's just her and maybe one other guy from the original.
Wow, I'd love
But
to see that.
That mix is
but
incredible.
I would love to see him with that drummer Gaylord Birch. I'd love to see him with him on drums.
Wow,
Yeah, that was a good one from Adam Deitch.
gonna have
Right.
to look that up. Hey, Ford's No there said never heard this band. Excellent, and that's one thing about the show that we love is when we have fan picks and guest picks, and they always bring something very cool, and we always learn very like new music to listen to, and we keep filling our playlists.
Yep, they just get
Yeah.
longer and longer.
Yeah,
Longer and
and
longer.
we also really like it when people let us know in the chat what they think about the music, and
That's
so
right.
don't always sound off and let us know your thoughts about what we're listening to. Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.